Alright, back at this again. I just tried recording it, got about 9 minutes through, and then saw that the clips were not in order. So, here we go again. Here are the embeds that are going on top of this soap. I have the oils. We're actually going to show the lye water solution getting blended in today. It's fun. It's something. I'm recording this on Monday evening rather than having it out in time for Friday because I went camping this weekend, but I already talked about that, so I'm not going to talk into too much detail about it because I am exhausted. So, here we are. Oh, this would be a great time for me to know someone who makes royalty-free music so I could just input it over this and la la la, not have to deal with anything, but oh well, such is life. Here we are. At least we have some beautiful blending to watch. It's always satisfying, isn't it? I like watching things getting blended. Look at the swirls. They swirl. It's so pretty. That part I never get tired of on soaping. It's fun. I watch this on other soapers all the time, even though people, you do that too. So, it's still enjoyable. Yeah? I love it. Especially, again, I've talked about her before. Katie Carson, she runs Royalty Soaps with her family members. She's fantastic. All of her family members are super sweet and super awesome people. And I never tire of watching her videos. I just never tire of it. I make soap quite often. And you know what? I love to watch other people's soap because it's satisfying. It's fun and everyone comes up with something different. And that's always fun. One of the women I watch who has a company called Warm and Fuzzy Soapery, I think. I think it's Soapery is the last part. Warm and Fuzzy Soapery? Yes, I'm gonna say that. This is Maniacal P from Mad Micas that we are dropping into this, by the way. I love this color. I love Mad Micas. We've been over that. But, so anyway, this woman, Warm and Fuzzy Soapery, she makes a soap that is camo, and it is the cutest thing. I love it. It's so simple, yet such a time-consuming thing to do, and I really love watching it. And, it's just fun. That's the fun part of soap. Everyone's is different. Even if you make something similar to someone else's, it's still a little different. So, for the fragrance oil that you are seeing me mix in with this here, I am using a mixture of pure honey from Brambleberry and almond from Crafter's Choice. I find that the two of them mixed together are a little less potent and make a more earthy scent, which is what I was going for with this. It's like a little garden theme with this soap. So, I am just mixing this in a little bit before I use my stick blender. I want to make sure every little bit gets covered in this color. And just going to scrape this off. Yes. So, I am very excited. We have, even though my camera cut off quite a bit, I have more in this video than I normally have in my videos for making soap, which is exciting. So we're going to be doing 3 layers here today. And this one is going to be first, obviously. And it really does come out looking, when it's saponified, like a pea green color. It's really cute. I like it. I like to think of as the princess and the pea, which would be fun to do someday for a soap idea. So yes, here we are. I'm going to scrape out a little bit, but not all of it, because I want to use some on top. It's going to act as sort of a leaf structure underneath those flowers. It's going to be really cute. I like it. And of course, tap it down. Tap it down. You're not going to see, but I'm going to also tap it down on the floor just for extra oomph, because I want the layers to be nice and not have bubbles in them. And we're going to be texturing the top with a spoon. And because I want them to look more, like I said, earthy. We want a nice earthy look. And we are going to be adding a mica line on top of each of these layers so that they stand out a little bit more. I like them to really kind of have that pop, And especially where these are all similarly colored. They're all shades of green, especially if I'm doing all similar shades of something. Unless I want it to look ombre, I like to add in a mica line. So we'll be using my little tea strainer here and some Goldfinger mica from You guessed it. You know me too well. Mad Micas. They are the best. They're fun. They're good priced, and honestly, their colorant goes a long way too. That's the thing I love as well. I really don't have to use that much of each of their colors. I have only ordered a few times from them actually, because I don't have to keep ordering their stuff less. Although I made a purchase the other night. I did order some titanium dioxide finally from Wholesale Supplies Plus. I put in an order from them because I also needed more lye. So I got that, and I broke down. I bought some titanium dioxide just because you do get more of a white from it than you do with mica. You have to add a lot of the white mica otherwise, and admittedly that is the color I have been going through the most. Oh well. Because it's nice to have the colors that they make for you, but it's also fun to kind of mix them up and make your own sort of color. That's the fun of it. Maybe the certain blue you want to use, you want that hue, but you want it in a different shade. So here we are with this one, which, hey, speaking of blue, it is the Aphrodite mica from Mad Micas. And we are pouring in more of our fragrance, and it looks blue, doesn't it? But wait, haha! When we mix this one in, there is a color change. Sometimes with micas, this happens. Aphrodite is a mica in which this happens. It comes out more of a sort of seafoamy green, like a teal, which fitting, Aphrodite, beautiful woman. She probably changed a lot of men, lot of things, I don't know. But it's fitting that this color would change and be sort of seafoam green. I don't know why I feel like that's the color she would like. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know these things. It just feels away. So, again, scraping it off. You might notice I am not cleaning off my blender completely in between each one because it's okay. The colors, a tiny bit of mixing does not actually change the color with mica. They're not strong enough to do that. So here we are. On to the next mica line it goes. And this one is nice and thick, and you might think to yourself, hey, that's a really thick soap. Is that going to be okay for it to be that thick? Well, it is, because we are not going for even layers. We are going for that earthy look. We are texturing in between each one, right? So it is perfectly fine, in fact, helpful for it to be this thick. And I very much like it. Look at me scraping this out. I've been doing so much better with my scraping, getting every little bit of soap. I have been measuring out my containers that I will be putting... molds for which I put the soap in, so that I know exactly how much, so that I don't waste any soap. Though sometimes I do have a little bit of leftover if I'm using some inner embeds, in which I had a soap off to the side that I was putting some into to make an extra, but I did not like how it came out. Alas, that idea just does not work for me. I can't make it look pretty if I'm not just planning a whole soap. I know some people I follow, one person in particular being Katie Carson from Royalty Soaps. She's fantastic. Please go watch her if you haven't already. I don't know why you haven't. Get on over there. She's amazing. Her family's amazing. Her brother Kenny does some really funny ones. He's the Earl of Suds. I really love the gnome soap. It's adorable. But she had this idea to put the excess soap each time into a little bar mold and see what happens with it. And you know what? Hers looks cute as she's going along, and mine just did not come out the same. It did not do the thing, but that's okay. Things happen. It's all right. It wasn't meant for me. So again here, we're going in, tapping that nice thick line of mica. What did you do this weekend? Talk to me, all two of you that maybe watch, because the last one, which came out really well, and I got an immense... Okay, so here's the thing that bothers me here. The different platforms work differently. I posted clips of the last video, the butterflies at night, on my TikTok. And I had the most likes I've ever gotten. I am at almost 400 likes on that video, which is a lot for me. Normally I get like maybe 40 or 50, and I am pushing 400 now on this one. It's still rising every day. So, where are all of you? Are you not coming to see me here? Because I'm posting longer versions of those videos on TikTok over here. Come over here and watch. Come on, please. Come on over. Because you know what? I know something fun? At 100 subscribers, I get to customize my URL, which, yes, means it's easier to find me here. You'll be able to type in my name and find me. You can type in the pumpkin patch and find me. Wouldn't that be fun? You know what else is fun? Using new Mica colors. This is a new one I have called Crazy Eyes. It's a beautiful green. I love it. I think of snakes with this one. It's very much a snaky color. I love it. So we're just gonna stick blend this in. And I luckily got to get this shot on camera because you get to see how thick it is getting. My soap started thickening up quite a bit with this one, but again, we are going for a nice chunky earthy look, so it's okay. We're gonna plop this on, and it looks so pretty. Look at that green. This is my favorite green of the mix. It's so beautiful. It's so vibrant. You're gonna see in the end here just how vibrant it is when it saponifies. I love this green. Mad Micas, you truly are my favorites. You're so fun. And the names they come up with too are just fantastic. Hot Pants, one of their pinks. It's so cute. I love it so much. And the Maniacal Pea, the first one we used too, is fun. So, we are just going to squish this off into the ends here. Make sure every little bit in the corners has the soap. We want it to look nice and pretty. Every little bar to have the same bit. Gonna pat it down. Look at the smush that soap makes when you pat it. It's fun. It's just very satisfying. So we're gonna scrape this off, get all the soap in the mold. And again, off screen, you're not gonna see it, but I'm gonna pat it. Now, you might say, hey Tegan, we missed something. I know, I'm sorry. This is where my camera cut the most fun part of soaps, placing the embeds. I scraped out that Maniacal Pea into the top, and then I put the embeds on, and look what we have. It looks like a little garden. So, sorry, this is the all you'll get to see. So, well, here we are, the next day. We are gonna cut into this. You're gonna see how cute those layers look. I love it so much. I promise, I swear at some point I will get a better, I will get an actual camera that doesn't shut off, that doesn't hate me. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. So we're just going to cut off the ends, and you'll get to see what goes into these samples. I do throw samples into people's orders just for fun. Yeah, it's fun. Add a little something extra into an order. Everyone always gets something extra in their order, be it a sample or a tiny pumpkin soap or a little star or something. Always a little something. That was a surprise. So here's the first cut. It's so exciting because it's so cute. Ready? Oh, I also cut this. It was very warm, admittedly, so my soap is, a little sticky, but that's okay. Look at that. Look at those layers. See that mica? You can really see it nicely since I got that nice thick gold line in there with the gold finger. It's so pretty. And that middle color, see that Aphrodite? It's blue, but it is more of a green blue. It leans more green than blue. I like it. It's really pretty. I feel very earthy with this soap. It's so cute. And apologize, but here comes another cut up. Here we go. So, but that's okay. We're just going to keep cutting, and then I will show you some of my favorite pieces at the end. That's fun, right? Yes, it is. And ignore my dirty table, because it has had many a soap on it. Many a soap, many a soap. Ha ha ha. I really like this one. It's fun, it's pretty, it's a nice, simple yet cute design. Look at these, look at those mica lines in this one. I love it. It's so fun. It really makes me think of a garden. I love it. So, if you want to follow me on social medias, please do.